Now, as you know, music plays an important role in Africa. It's how people communicate, celebrate and mark events. Now, singer Brenda Mtambo is using it to deal with the emotive issue of land expropriation without compensation. She joins me now to chat about her song Mabayeke Mhlaba Wethu. Brenda, thank you so much for joining me. Very good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Very good.
Good.
Why did you decide to write a song about the land and then perform it?
I did not write the song.
You changed the song.
It's a song that has been there, sung long before I think I was born.
Yeah.
But
you changed it.
decided to bring it back to life.
Yes, okay.
Because the issue of land is something that was very sensitive to our people, and it's something that I feel like it always, bring the sore point and the sore part of who we are, So I thought it would be best if I sing about it, and I think I did the best.
You did the best
version of it. Yeah.
Yes, you actually did a wonderful version of it as well. Our people are crying out for land. You grew up in Umlazi in Durban.
Yes.
Is land a big issue when it comes to the ordinary man on the street for you?
Yeah, it's a very big issue. I'll tell you why. I was thinking about it actually this morning, that where I grew up, we are all cluttered in one area. It's a lot of shacks, people, it's like they were all brought there together and say, okay, this is where
this is your small little piece of land.
So find something here that you're going to call home. And that is why when we had an issue of the flooding that happened in KZN, we saw those houses easily just fading down, because the area in which people are located is not the place where I feel they deserve to be in. And I feel, so when we talk about the land issue, then it becomes very painful for them, because it's their life at risk at some point. At some point, you find your house is just close to the other one this, and in a not so good area.
We're literally on top of each other, basically.
Literally,
is what you're saying. What do you say to those who say, you know what, don't give them the land because they won't know what to do with that land, and you know what, food security, we need to have food security in South Africa. That will disturb that if land is expropriated. What's your answer to that?
I think that's a very, very narrow-minded thinking, to think that they won't know what to do with the land. How do you know that if you haven't given them the land? How do you know that, number one, it doesn't mean people want the land just to chill in it. There's a lot of things. We have an unemployment thing in our country. People are unemployed.
High unemployment.
So how do we then open our businesses if we don't have space to open those businesses? It's not only about agricultural purposes. It's not everyone who's going to go and farm into farming. Other people need the land just to survive.
Exactly. It also gives people collateral as well. When you were talking about those businesses, starting a small business, you have no collateral, you can use your land.
True.
Brenda, hang on for us, because obviously we want you to perform that song for us here in studio in just a moment. She's